Hey P2P community, it's Kay here. First and foremost, I want to apologize for not posting on Monday for Facebook Live. But the reality of it is that at about 8:55, my 4-year-old had a full tantrum and I had to redirect her and, get situated, take care of her. And by that time, I think I was pretty much drained. But for me, I have to do a video regardless. I can't just post it and not talk about it. So the topic was for Monday, mother figures and father figures. And I did want to talk about my opinions and thoughts on when someone wished me a happy Father's Day this weekend. So when the person called me, they said, "Hey, happy Father's Day." And my response was, "No, I'm not the father. I'm not going to take on that role. Even though I carry the weight, that's not my role. I'm mom. And I can't be mom and be dad. That's not what I was designed for." So my issue with that, because I know some people, yeah, you doing it both, being mom and dad. That's not the way we were designed. God didn't design the family to be a mother by herself or a father by himself. It was designed for both of us to function together and raise children together. Everyone has a role. Mother's role is nurturing, a lot of times teaching. Um, a mother's role is, where we get that compassion from. Although, yes, fathers are compassionate too, they can be. But a father's role is the disciplinarian. The father's role is to keep order in the house. The father's role is to make sure that those children are respecting their mother. So the next thing that comes along with that, I'm going to do a family design workshop, and we're going to really talk about the family structure. Um, and once that's divided, then there's chaos, period. And we know that that's when the devil works. The devil works through chaos. And I tell people anything that's confusion and chaos is not God. So once you have a single father or a single mother, regardless of the circumstance, now there are circumstances where people become widowed, but that's another conversation. But when it's just because we chose and didn't allow God to choose, um, at the end of the day, we did what we thought was right, but there is division and there causes chaos and confusion. I deal with the chaos with my 4-year-old and I deal with the confusion with my 11-year-old because my 11-year-old has seen it all. My 4-year-old, um, she doesn't have that balance of a strong male figure, which is why I wanted to talk about mother figures and male figures. So, one thing that me and my friends, um, well, one friend in particular, what we did is when one is frustrated, we step in. But the thing is, that's two women. So we were able to build each other up and support each other on the journey of a breakup, of our families together. But then it was still missing that dominant, that father figure, and it's really important. With my kids, they have their uncle who provides, um, pretty much in the house. He helps me with the meals. He plays with them. Um, every now and then he watches them. Then we have our community father figures. So I have a neighbor, and the kids go there. They can knock on the door, get snacks. He when he sees my 4-year-old doing something, he'll step in and he'll ask like, "What did your mom tell you?" and really provide that support. And then I have another friend, who lives next door, and her husband provides some sort of father figure, in the way of if the girls are out of line, he corrects them. So for me, even though, their father, my kid's father, is not playing his role in his position, strong, dominant. God sends people. God sends people our way, mother figures and father figures. I will continue this conversation during our porch wine session. And porch wine, the name is changing to make it more powerful. You guys should be getting emails. I'm going to continue the mother father figure in that talk. Um, and it should be good. So make sure you guys go on the website modelmeover.org, hit the Parenting with Purpose tab, and do a interest form. It says I'm interested, or it says interest form. Click that. That way I have all of your phone numbers, I have all of your email addresses, and you guys can get the link to the porch wine, or the porch, which is the new name, and we will continue that conversation there. Have a happy Wednesday. um I am on my way to work, so here goes. Out in the, well, not out in the community, but fighting for our African American community daily. I work in African American wellness and health. So you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Hope to see you guys on Sunday in the conversation, continuing it on mother figures, father figures, and bring a quote, bring a scripture, something that stuck with you, stood out to you over this past month. And we will talk about it. Have a good one.